Chris P, can solar completely recharge a lithium battery, or does it need a generator? No, it doesn't need a generator. And yes, it can absolutely completely charge up a lithium battery. So the only things that matter when charging a LiPo-IV battery, and most people don't use lithium ion anymore because it's the more unstable, but the only thing you need is the correct voltage for the correct period of time and some amperage. Obviously, if you have only a small amount of amperage, it'll take a while. So if you have 1 amp and you got a 100 amp hour battery, it could take over 100 hours to get it fully charged. But you have to have enough voltage. So a 24 volt LiPo-IV battery is 25.6 volts. And typically you need to have between 28.8 and 29.1 volts that are fed to that battery for it to properly charge. And but you could do it with 2 or 3 amps or 50 amps. And I'm hitting my batteries. I have 3 of them, so 320 amp hour batteries with 100 amp BMSs. I'm hitting them with about 80 amps of solar, and I get them fully charged up 100% every single day, as long as I've got sunlight, right? And I can do it within a couple hours or less, depending on how much power I used overnight. I mean, if I use 3,000 watt hours overnight and I'm hitting it with 2,400 watts of solar, then in an hour and a half, they'll be fully charged. Although they're going to do some balancing at the end of that charge. So it often you'll see it takes a little longer, like on a power station or on an off-grid system. It'll get to 80% pretty quickly. And then it'll still be pretty quick to 85, 90%, but then it might take a while to go from 90 to 100. That's just because they take a little longer to kind of balance out at the top. That's all. But yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Oh, in tanks. If it works, falls down, I'm sure to test in my Chinese diesel heater. Yeah, I mean, you could actually, if it's in tanks and it's your oil, you can build it. Look up waste oil heater. And people build them all the time.
I would recommend just myself, if I was going to put it in a diesel heater, to go 50-50. If you've got a couple 10-gallon cans of diesel around, mix it half and half, dilute it down. It'll be easier on the machine.
There you go.